to play some D&D, so I brought along some friends. We're going to go around the virtual table and introduce some of us now. To my right, left, whatever that is, we got Chris or Drake. Drake, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and about the character you're playing tonight?
We are playing Agents of the Black Hand, correct?
We are playing Agents of the Black Hand.
All right, beautiful. My name's Chris. I go by Drake. It's a nickname from high school, from gaming, from Dungeons and Dragons. Old DM, a friend of mine named John, claimed he could never remember my name, so he just kept calling me Drake because that was my character's name, and it stuck. So tonight I will be playing an aquatic elf, and by the name of Tarzinster Archibane. He is a storm sorcerer and finds himself with this intrepid group of seagoing misfits. That's the best way to put us on a quest of sorts, and it's been interesting to say the least. That's about all I got right now.
Okay. All right. Continuing on, I'm just over there playing with tokens. Continuing on, we got Dean. Dean, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the character you're playing tonight?
My name is Dean McGuire. I work with Patrick, dad of 4, married for almost 10 years. Actually got one of my kiddos right here with me, checking out what I'm doing. We are playing Agents of the Black Hand. I am playing a fighter by the name of Von DeVento. With this wonderful ragtag group, we are working for Lady Vel to achieve what she's needing to achieve. And right now, we are fighting some craziness on our adventure to kill some hags.
I'll pull up some characters. Next up, we have Gracie. Gracie, wants to tell us a little about yourself, a little about the character you're playing tonight.
Yes, my name is Gracie. I don't work with Patrick, but we roughly live near each other. But I'm a Starbucks barista at Hy-Vee. Tonight I'll be playing Elvira. She's a tiefling sorcerer and a little bit of rogue. And she is one of Lady Belle's quote-unquote daughters. And in our current situation, we are on a mission to get what is called a Heartstone, because that is what Lady Belle ordered Elvira to do. So that is where we find ourselves in the middle of a fight. So, no further ado, I hand it back to Patrick.
Okay. Now, it's been a few weeks since we played this. So what I would like to do is go ahead and kick this off by going ahead and rolling initiative. Okay. And we'll determine the turn in which everyone goes. Okay. We're not going to have a Gert here. I'll be playing the part of Gert. So you gang go ahead and roll initiative and we'll go from there. Meanwhile, I'm going to remove from the map some of the guys that are already slain to free up what may be a little bit confusing.
I rolled a 5.
I got a 21.
So now we see what is actually relevant. All right. So
I got a 19. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I have to admit I was just doing stuff, so I wasn't politely paying attention exactly to what you guys were saying, but I did hear 19 from Tarzinster. Was that the highest of your guys' initiative?
No, 21 for Elvira.
And what were you there, Vaughn?
Ooh, I got a whopping 5.
5.
Do you want me to do a recap?
What?
Do you want me
Yeah.
to do a recap?
That's that exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we'll
we
go ahead
were
and do a recap
previously
for what happens.
fighting some like spiders. The first, not what we see on the map previously, but there was also a first, what we call a brush monster. And that's when Gert showed up along with the crewmates for some aid in the battle. And as that happened, that's when the storm kind of ravaged on more, summoning another brush monster along with more bitters and what I believe is manticores.
Yes.
Yes, and some manticore friends decide to show up. And as the perilous battle rages on, Elvira decides to split from the others. And as she does, that's when this hag shows up and tries to cast Sleep. And of course, her hit points being low, she easily could have been put to sleep. But she counterspells instead. So that's kind of where we left off. Is I kind of humbled a hag, and we're still fighting some monsters.
Indeed you are.
And yes, I did this all by memory as well. So
Well done. Well,
Nice.
second.
I remember the most oddest things.
I know the feeling.
Well, no, well done. That's a lot to remember, and it was a while since we played, so yeah. Just give me a quick moment to. I recently just got home from Target, purchased some pretty cool little tidbits, but and just getting things set up. Normally, I'd already have these things prepared, but
Oh yeah, and those white squibbles are spider webs.
yes, yes, they are.
Peter Weebs.
Indeed, there were some big old spitters. Some big old spiders and overgrown cats.
Meow.
I don't think they necessarily meow.
Well, they might.
Meow. Right meow.
Yeah.
Meow,
Now meow.
Meow meow meow.
Okay. With no further ado,
Oh, sorry.
let's go ahead and. No, you're fine. Let's go ahead and get started. At top of initiative would be, in fact, Elvira Gracie. All right, Elvira, you have the floor. Like you said, some manticore have flown in, and there's a night hag and a bunch of giant spiders and shambling mound. Oh my! And you are on the opposite side of the map from your friends, with enemies between you and them. What would you like to do? Well, that big blue thing, that's a storm that's above the battlefield.
Yeah.
Anything inside the storm can be hit by a lightning bolt.
Is that another witch?
No, that is what is supposed to be a harpy, and actually, I think I may have accidentally revealed her when I didn't mean to. Thank you.
Okay.
Surprise!
Oh, there's a harpy down there. This is yeah. There's a harpy. The cat is out of the bag. After all, you guys were on your way to deal with harpies. So you see another flying figure flying overhead of the night hag, being a harpy. So what would you like to do, Gracie?
Is there anything like particular about this hag, or is it just like a normal hag?
Well, if you're familiar with a night hag, that's what it is.
But I didn't know she was the one that had the necklace ring on.
She has. So why don't you go ahead and roll me a Arcana check?
13?
13. Okay. So, with the 13, you're aware that night hags are known to have the ability to become ethereal. Okay. However, that ability is granted by a night hag having possession of, you guessed it, a heartstone.
Okay. So
if you would deduce, she was ethereal for a time, is now corporal, or on the material plane. So there you go. Put that together there, Sherlock Holmes.
sorry. Okay. Elvira's gonna kind of like point at the hag, that try to put her to sleep, and will say, "Pull off these monsters and fight me yourself, you coward!"
That's one way to do it.
Well, if you'd like, you can roll me a persuasion.
Would it be persuasion or intimidation?
You're trying to convince her to do something, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, math is hard. Oh, is it? Hold up, sorry.
So you have a
That'd be a
persuasion
14.
of a +9. Okay.
Sorry. Had to do some girl math.
So, a 14. I'm going to go ahead and roll a die over here. So, her persuasion, her insight check is well above the DC you set with her bonus to her wisdom. So it's not going to work in that regard. So she does consider it just for a moment, but then she says with a cackle, "Kill you? I don't want to kill you." And what would you like to do? Your turn is technically only 6 seconds, so we can't have like a full-on conversation in
Yeah, I got
between. But you could continue on this conversation next turn. But
you.
you just let me know what you're doing the rest of your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do chill touch on that manticore
That's
in
closest to you.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack.
Dang. That's a 10.
Okay. So it's not going to be good enough to hit it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Um yeah, actually. I will use my bonus action Misty Step.
Okay. And where
And
would you
that
like to move?
is 30 feet. I'm gonna move next to the head.
Right next to it. Okay.
Yeah, bip bop de boo.
Okay. Well, that
And
injured.
that's what in my turn.
That will end your turn. Very good. So next in initiative order is Drake. So Drake, you have some um, comrades of yours that have joined you, being the gentlemen that are behind you. Those are your
Yep.
potential allies. There is a shambling mound that some of your allies are combating, while also there are apparently incoming spiders that actually I believe you guys have on the run, retreating. While there are also incoming manticores uh, before you, as your companion. I'm not sure about friend or not. That's up to you, depending on the way she she can be a bit crass sometimes. But she's currently combating what appears to be a night hag. There is a harpy that's inbound, and of course, there are some manticore between you and her, as well as this massive storm that is raining down lightning bolts. And with all that to consider, what would you like to do?
Oh, how far apart are these guys? 15 feet. Beautiful. Are they on the ground?
Um,
These
the
two guys?
manticores, no, we'll say they are uh, 30 feet above the ground.
Oh, even better. I'm gonna put a fireball between them.
Okay.
That seems like a really fun thing to do right now. I mean, I feel
So,
like that would be fun.
all right.
And not fire bolt, but actual fireball.
Right. So you're probably going to focus it on this guy right in the center,
Um,
in order to try to get the whole radius, 20 feet on each side, which will
oh,
affect all three of them. Go
oh,
ahead and
I didn't
roll
realize
damage.
all three of them, but yes, you're right. I will do exactly what you just said.
Oh, okay. I
So,
mean, if there's something else you'd like to do, you let me know. But that's what I
so
would
I was
do.
gonna I was gonna put it between the two over here because I did not realize that this guy over here was close enough to include in it. So I will do what you said and center it on Captain Center here and see if I can hit all three of these guys.
Okay,
Scaring is
so
scary.
Huh?
Nothing.
Now,
I need you.
question. I did see a minute ago, or she moved. She moved down away from him. All right, never mind.
All
Because
right,
earlier she, huh?
your spell save DC is this 15. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Yes. That's an awful lot of ones. 23.
All right.
That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones and twos. That's awful. Anyway,
All right. So 2 of the spiders are going to save for sure.
You mean 2 of course.
Oh, manticores. You're right. Manticores, not spiders. So let me.
The spiders are running away.
Right. I apologize. I was comparing the wrong stat sheet. Okay, so the manticore that is still +3. So yeah, the 2 of the 3 will save. We're gonna say the one in the middle fails. Okay, it's most likely to fail. That after all, he was the primary target. So, well, the damage was 22,
23.
23.
23. Yes, 23.
So we're gonna round up. All right, keeping track of the wounds there. Um, is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn there, Tarzan?
Normally I would be in the air after that, but I don't necessarily want to be in the air right now. There's too many things in the air. So I'm gonna stay right where I'm at then.
Okay. So that brings us to our monsters and our NPCs and also Gert. I'm gonna go and start with Gert, and considering the way Gert be, I'm gonna bring Gert up to assist his companions, and he's going to attack the Shambling Mound. All right. So there we go. All right, Gert. We're going to go ahead and roll an attack with his +1 battle axe. He gets 2 attacks per action. So a 22. Let me consult my little character sheet over here for him. Now that will hit. And we're going to attack a second time. And that's going to hit as well. I'm utilizing the battle axe with 2 hands. So we're going to roll their versatile damage. So that's going to be 11 and 10. So that's 21 points of damage to Shambling Mound.
Yeah. I saw that. Trying to be sneaky.
Keep on it. There we go. All right. So Gert does his thing. I'm going to give our dudes. He is, I believe, prone. He's going to stand up and attack this guy. Oh, I don't have his character sheet pulled up. All right. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, I'll have to mess with that later. Okay. I'm just going to pretend I know what all that stuff is. So I'm just going to roll off average here. 14. 14's higher. Yeah, that's going to hit. So I'm going to roll damage. Be a D8. going to be attack with the next guy. That's going to miss. So I'm going to go ahead and add. Ooh. There we go. And then these guys were firing arrows. I'm going to say that they're going to target the shambling mound over here. And we're going to go and see if they can all hit. We need to beat a 15 AC. 8 plus, I believe it's a 6, which is going to be a 14. That's going to miss just by a little bit. So 19, that'll hit. And that'll hit as well. Okay, so I'm going to roll damage for those. We're going to add 4 points to that total, so it's going to be 20 points. We're going to add to the shambling mouse already total. All right, getting up there. Shambling mound. That's going to end their turn. Shambling mound collapses. The spiders that were running away are going to continue running away because they do not like the idea of dying like the rest of their companions. So they flee off into the woods. Manticores are going to continue flying forward. I'm going to make an attack. One against Tarzinster, one against Vaughn, and I'm going to make one attack against Elvira as well, the other magical. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one with Tarzinster. Tarzinster, I see you have an AC of a 15. The Manticore is going to attack with its tail. It's going to be 3 attacks. It's an 11, a 9, and a 19. I know the third one's going to definitely hit. It has a +5 to attack. So looks like 2 of those are going to connect. It's going to be a total of D8 +3 for damage. So it's going to be a total of 2d8 plus 6 for that. Roll that. That's going to be a total of 17 points of piercing damage to you there, Chris.
Okay.
Carrying on to Vaughn. Captain Vaughn, I see you have a 19 AC.
Yep.
I'm going to attack with the Manticore. It's going to get 3 tail spike attacks against you at a +5. +7 will not hit, so that's a miss. A 2 will not hit, that's a miss. And 10 will not hit. So all 3 of them you block with your shield or sword, I believe you're using, and step parry out of the way of the damage. Carrying on to Elvira, I see you have a 13 AC. I'm going to attack with 3 Manticore spikes, each one at a +5 to hit. The first one is a 11 +5 is going to be a 16, so that's going to hit. The second one is going to be an 18 with a +5. That's going to hit. And the last one is going to be a critical failure. We are not playing fumbles, so that's going to be a miss. So we did hit you with 2 of the spikes. So I'm going to roll 2d8. That's also going to be +6 points. Rolling that now. So that's 12 plus 6. That's going to be 18 points of piercing damage. I see that puts you at 0. This is a very interesting position for me to be in.
I was just gonna ask if I could use shield as a reaction.
Yes, you may. That's a great idea. So let's go ahead and back up and look. So the custom rolls that I rolled for attacks, okay? Um, that's a 12. Wait. Bring it all the way down. All the way down. Okay. So custom D20 rolls for that was an 11, an 18, and a 1. So the 18 plus a 5 equals a total um of a 13 23. I'm sorry. The 23 is going to be too high to be avoided, but the 11 plus 5, which is a total of uh a total of 16, when you add the plus 5, that gives you an 18 AC. So you can effectively miss that. So the damage I rolled for you, okay, was a total of 12 because I rolled 2d6s or 2 6s. So it's going to be 1 6 plus 3. You're only taking 9 points of damage rather than 18. So you avoid half the damage with the shield. Well done. You're still up.
Barely.
Barely.
We're there.
Barely. But barely is something. Okay, we have a harpy flying overhead of you. Don't worry. She's not going to attack you. No. She's going to sing. And
Oh,
she
no.
sings a beautiful song. I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I might not have to make that save.
You may have advantage
I may have.
if you have resistance against charmed or immunity.
How many
That's
health?
fine.
I had advantage against being charmed, yes. And plus, yeah, so I had advantage on the save.
You said wisdom.
Yes, please.
Mine was an 18.
12.
So wisdom save?
Yep. I'm gonna roll for the troops that we have with us. They're doing well so far.
Okay, so with my advantage, I rolled a 21.
3 of them. That's 4 of them. Oh man, I think that's one failure. It's safe. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. Others let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So this guy right here, he's
One
going to start walking.
Who?
This guy right here, he's entranced with this harpy,
Okay.
and is making his way towards that song. Okay, he is entranced, charmed, if you will. Everyone else saved. I have to roll for Gert. Gert, do well, do well, do well. Wisdom saving throw. He has a +2 for this. Whoo, buddy, just high enough. Well done. So everyone should have saved, I believe, right? Lon, what was yours?
I got 12.
12? 12 is just high enough to save. DC is 11. Just high enough. So you know how crummy this guy had to have rolled to fail there. But he did nonetheless, and he is enthralled and making his way towards the harpy. Meanwhile, our night hag turns to you, Gracie. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna cast a spell upon you. Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a beam of greenish black energy flows out of her hands towards you. Okay. She backs up just a 5 foot and then lets loose with a spell. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Gracie.
It was a 7. I feel like this is a bad time to start rolling bad.
Mm-hmm. What did you roll?
I got a 7.
Okay. So, right now, what you've been affected by is a ray of enfeeblement. Okay. So, for the duration, um, you're going to deal only half damage with your weapon attacks that use strength um, until the end of the spell. So, it's trying to make you a feeble version of yourself, weakening you physically, weakening your weapon attacks. So that's what's happened to you. You've been affected by ray of enfeeblement. Okay. I'm going to make that little blue or green dot above your head to show that. All right. At the end of each of your turns, you can try to make another save. Okay.
Okay.
But you're going to need a, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that I believe, harpy flying. Okay. Manticores are flying. Okay. Manticores are flying. Manticores
Away?
are well, they're flying overhead. They get a large amount of movement speed for their flying speed. And so I'm trying to observe that as best as possible. As they fly overhead. You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna come up to you guys and then I'm gonna circle back. Okay, to try to keep range from you guys. So Gracie, you got a manticore that's kind of hovering around you. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So they're just kind of hovering around this area. Okay, trying to shoot at you with their tail spikes. Um,
There's a third one somewhere, right? Oh,
yes,
there it is.
there's one
I see it on the left. I see it.
and three. Okay,
Yeah.
that is going to end my enemies. Okay, so now it is back to your turn. We start off with Gracie. You are under the effects of ray of enfeeblement, but there is a night hag right in front of you. What would you like to do?
So,
Patrick,
continuing on.
whoa. Hey, you forgot me.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah, you're right. You're at last of initiative.
Yeah, I rolled low.
I'm so sorry, Vaughn. Okay, I'm
Hey,
used
it's okay,
to
man.
I'm used to the monsters all going last. So
Yeah,
it
I
is your
rolled
turn.
crappy on my initiative.
You see the manticore flying about in the sky. Um, the battle rages forth as the harpy's song attracts the attention of one of your men as he seems to drop his weapon and start to approach the harpy in the midst of combat. Um, what would you like to do there, Vaughn?
That's what I'm checking right now on the whole how far I am, because if I go 30, I still have to have that much. I'm not far enough away. Okay, 30 plus 60, that's 90. I'm still not close enough. I've got a. I was going to use heal. I was going to run up there and use healing ward on her, but I'm not. I'm not close enough. Crap.
Oh, there is one thing I did forget about. Let me just
Yeah,
go
go
ahead
ahead.
and do this real quick. A lightning bolt rings out from the sky above. And where the lightning bolt hits, which is actually going to be right about here, there springs up a shambling mound.
I hate those
Wonderful.
things.
And now, yes, Captain Bond. On to you. I knew I forgot something.
Okay. It is all good in the hood. So 30 feet. Okay. Gracie needs help, but I got Shiza. Got two options to do here. Either use my turn for dash and run 60 feet down, or just regroup. Which, in reality-wise, I think I'm going to go right next, to be honest with you, in between Tars and the people, so we can regroup, so we're not getting surrounded too much. So I need to give it a second. Doink, 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 doink. Come on, there we go. Right there. Gonna move there. I'm going to use a cure wound on Tarzinster.
Okay.
Because he did take a pretty good hit right there. I could try running, but I can already tell I can do the dash for 60 feet down, but that's leaving me completely exposed by myself. So, sorry. So, yeah. So, I'm going to do, cure wounds on Tarzinster.
Okay. All right. You give Tar some heals, and is that going to end your turn?
And yeah, he needs to roll for healing. So yeah, that will end my turn for now.
Okay. Gracie.
What's the roll?
So the roll is 1d8 plus 2.
I see who your favorite sorcerer is.
Yeah, you're too far away. I did yell run.
You put yourself in a very difficult position. You split the party, on a battle map.
Thank you.
So it is your turn there, Gracie. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's kind of down there in the middle of a bunch of crap.
So continuing our battle conversation between me and the hag. Because the last thing she said was, "I don't want to kill you." So I ask her, and I kind of like point my hands up if I want to do a spell, and I say, "Why don't you want to kill me?"
You're talking about.
What are you up to? Did she just laugh?
Annoying, isn't it?
So, I think I'm gonna use Vampiric Touch at 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to try to like attack her so I can get some hit points back.
All right, make an attack.
A 15 to hit.
All right. 15 will not hit.
No.
You reach out with your hand in order to grasp at her, and she recoils and mocks you with a cackle. Is there anything else you'd like to do? So you got Misty Step as a bonus action. You still got Misty Step left.
I don't know what to do. I guess that ends my turn.
Okay. All right. So you end your turn there. That brings us to Tarsinster. Tarsinster, there's a mighty battle raging out around you. But through the mists of it, you can see your friend Elvira battling a night hag alone in the woods. What would you like to do?
Well, they haven't actually hit each other. They've just been.
Casting spells at each other.
Oh, they have. Oh, cool.
They are in a wizarding duel.
So is the harpy and this manticore close to? Are they? They're both in the air. Am I correct?
They are in the air. We'll say they're both about the same height. Make things easy.
Okay. I'm going to repeat my action again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage, and I will roll saves.
27 this time.
This will be for the Manticore. Got a natural 20 that will save. This will be for the Harpy. That's a 9.
That might not be a save.
+1 to the save. So that's going to be a fail.
That's
What was the total damage?
27.
47.
Burn, harpy, burn.
Indeed.
Ben, harpy, Ben. I want you to burn. Burn, you nasty little woman. Burn.
Half
I,
27 would be.
let me see something. I want to, for my bonus action, convert sorcery. Yes. I want to. I got to go look and see. Oh, I've used 4 of them. 3. Can I? How many sorcery slots does it take to purchase another 3rd level slot? I have 3 sorcery points left for the day.
Okay.
And I've just used. I have 1 more 3rd level slot, but I'd like to purchase another 3rd level slot. So it cost me 4 to buy the 5th level one back last time. I don't know. How do I find out? Hang on. Sorcery feats. Bonus action. All right, here we go. So a 3rd level. I can't see because of that. So a 3rd level costs 5. So I could. What's my 2nd level slots look like? They're fine, right? All right, that's gonna end my turn for now. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. All right. That brings us to the monsters and the NPCs that are assisting you. So bring these guys right on around. They're going to start firing their bows at the shambling mound. Once again, rinse and repeat. This guy is going to join them, firing a bow at the shambling mound. This guy is going to try to make another save. Good. This time he does save. He snaps out of it. And he's gonna go ahead and draw his bow and make an attack as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with some d20s. That miss. That'll hit. That's one hit. 2 hits. And one last roll. 3 hits. Okay, so 3 hits. So that's going to be 2, 3. We're going to have 3, 6, 9. So 9 points. So that's going to, oh, okay. That's just, oh, I didn't get him. Let's change it to him. All right, and that was how many damage? Sorry. 18 plus 9. Okay. So 27. All right. They, with their bows, do 27 points of damage to it. I'm going to have Gert step forward. We're going to want to do some probably good power to it. We're going to go and try to hit it with a witch bolt. Total was 16. The Shambling Mound's AC is actually a 15, so that does hit. So it's going to do a total of 4 points of lightning damage. But it's like stuck to him right now. So I'm just going to use that as representation of that. That's his witch bolt. How you like me now? All right, and that's going to finish their attacks. I'm going to move forward with the Shambling Man and attack. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going to attack this guy right here. Shambling Mound gets 2 slam attacks. That's going to hit. He hits with the other one. He automatically gets the chance to. Second one does not hit. Good. All right. So, Shambling Mound's damage is going to be a 2d8 plus 4. All right, so it's going to be 9 plus 4. Okay, so 13 points of damage to the soldier. All right, okay. So one of the soldiers is hurt, and we are going to attack with our magic horse. Magic horse are going to circle back around. And we are going to attack the 3 of you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So attack Gert. I'm going to attack with 3 of the tail spikes. First one at a +5 is going to hit. The next one at a +5 is going to hit. And the third at a +5 is going to hit. So he gets hit by 3, but we are going to use a reaction by Gert to cast Shield and prevent all that damage. All right, thank you. All right. carrying on. We are going to attack it. Vaughn. So Vaughn, bringing up your character sheet, we have a 19 AC at a +5 to hit. First tail attack is going to be a miss. Second tail attack is going to narrowly miss at an 18. And the third tail spike attack, is also going to miss with your hardy AC.
Yeah,
Tarzistor,
buddy.
let's see if you're as lucky. All right, Tarzistor. The first +5 is going to miss. The second is going to hit. And the third is going to miss. So hitting you with one of the tail spikes, that's going to be a D8 +3. Points of piercing damage from the tail spikes. Okay,
How many?
Harpy.
How many points?
17.
17 points?
No, I'm sorry. Did I say 17? Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
7.
That sounds better. I was like, that seems hard to get from what you said. All right.
Not liking the fireball. And only
Wonder
having. Yeah. She is not liking that at all. She's going to evade and run. You hear her quoting Monty Python as she screams, "Run away! Run away!" All right, so that brings us down here to Greece. Oh yeah, the manticores are just going to like move about. No particular fashion.
Question: do I still have shield activated?
It is a reaction for your turn. So if you did it during this turn, it would still be active throughout the turn. But it was active you use shield to prevent damage from the last turn, correct? That was the tail spikes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not going to be active this turn. Sorry.
Okay.
It only active. Yeah. Okay. So I hate doing this, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Back up with our hag and cast Magic Missile upon you there, Elvira. So that's going to be 3d4 +3. So that's going to be a total
Dang.
of 12 points of force damage to your character, unless you have something that can prevent that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use again the reaction shield.
Very well done. Okay. So your shield lights up and prevents all the magic missiles. And as her cackle turns to a scowl, she's, yeah. Thinking she had you beat. All right. So that brings us to Captain Von DeVento. I tried to get through that as quickly as possible.
All right.
Manticore swirling about, a sham that is being I guess being attacking all of the bad guy, or not bad guys. Sorry, all about perspective there. But it would be your crew. What would you like to do, bud?
I'm running right to my men to attack that. The big old giant weed.
Okay.
And as I'm running to them, I'm going to say, let's finish this as quick as possible. We have one of our crew down below that's needing our help. As in kind of motivating them to, we need to go. And with my first attack, I'm going to end up using my, going to be using my wonderful Flame Tongue Longsword.
Okay.
Sorry,
Make
give me a
your
second.
attack.
Okay. My computer decides to wake up. Doink. 23, does 23 hit?
23 hits.
Yeah. Doink. And swinging. 15 longsword damage. Just regular
Okay.
damage. And we're going to do 5 fire damage.
Okay. What's the fire damage?
5 damage. It's 2d6. Yeah.
Fire damage
But,
doesn't seem to do as much as you thought it should.
Yeah, I figured as much on that one. I had a feeling on that from last time. And then I'm going to swing with my rapier.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
What? 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do extra attack.
Okay.
I'm going to be using my dancing longsword this time because I'm realizing
All right.
fire's not doing jack squat. Does a 20 hit? Dirty 20.
20 does hit.
Awesome possum. Yeah, 6 damage.
Okay.
And then swinging with my rapier once more.
All right.
Does 22 hit?
That does.
And 10 damage.
All right. You done some considerable amount of damage to the creature as slash at the vigilant being, but it still remains as fiercely as you cut at it. It seems to continue to come. Very, very. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes, it's going into my turn.
Okay. I'd say by now you might be seeing the Shambling Mount, I guess, getting a little bit worse for wear, actually. Starting to wear it down a bit. So that brings us to top of initiative, which would be with Elvira. Elvira, over fighting this hag. You are at a sticky situation.
So, assuming, she's like all bloody, she kind of like slowly kind of like gets closer to the hag and is like, I am the daughter of Lady Belle. It is going to take a lot more than that to kill me.
Okay.
And then as she says that, she's going to cast Sacred Flame upon the hag. And then say dexterity, and you have to beat a 14 or higher.
That's
Okay.
hot.
Okay. A dexterity save, you say, and it has to be a 14 or higher?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to have a. Well, she has a +2 bonus. That is a failure. So she rolled an 11.
I am so happy.
Okay. So what happened?
she gets striked with a flame-like radiant beam.
Okay.
In 2. And that's 8 radiant damage.
Okay. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you see a bright flash of light as the fight between Elvira and the Night Hag continues on. But you have more difficult things to worry about as Manticore and Shambling Mound threaten you and your crewmates there, Tarsinster. What would you like to do?
Um. Okay, let's see. 30. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to make sure I can still do this. Yeah, I'm going to firebolt the hag.
All right. Make me a ranged attack, please. Or a spell attack.
Do 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 do. Oh. It's 25.
All right. 25 will definitely hit.
Okay, it's 2d10 on the damage.
Yeah.
Huh, 4 points.
4 points.
I'm about to retire from rolling on D&D Beyond. That is so
That's
horrible.
just how it works.
Oh, it's so bad.
All right.
Just to see what I would have got with my other dice. Oh, 7. That would have been a little better. All right, yeah, 4 points of damage.
Okay. That'll end your turn.
Um, uh, yeah, I guess so. I was thinking about being in the air 10 feet. I'm going to be in the air 10 feet.
Okay. So, I'm going to attack again at this dude right here. Or should I attack? I'm going to roll a d6. That's going to determine what I'm going to do with this champion now. All right. Yeah, it looks like 1, 2, 3. This dude right here is getting slobber knocker. Okay. All right. Roll some attacks. So the first one is going to be a miss, and the second one is going to be it's going to hit. So it's going to be, I believe it's going to hit 2, yeah, 2d8 plus 4, 10 points. So that injures this dude with 10 points. Okay. And the Shambling Mound is like, no, I'm going to back up in the situation at this point in time. Still, the effect of the uh, little lightning bolt, as we're going to do a total of 10 more points of lightning damage. Witch bolt. Okay. And then he's going to, you know what? He's going to firebolt it. 12 total to hit. That's going to miss. But at least the white witch bolt did something. Those 10 points. Okay. And we're going to unleash with weapon attacks from the dudes. That's going to miss. That'll hit. That'll miss. That'll miss. And one more. That'll miss. Only one of the fighters, warriors hits this time. Okay, plus 3 to damage. Total of 8 points. Okay, we're going to go with manticores. We're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to attack at Gert once again. Going to make 3 tail spike attacks against Gert. 1. Going to miss. It's going to miss. And 3 is going to miss. So Gert gets lucky. Vaughn, we're going to attack you with 3 of the tail spikes. So far, none of them hit you. Let's see if we change that here. First one's going to miss. Second one is going to miss. And the third one is a natural 20. So that's going to hit. I'm going to observe damage for the natural 20 now. Okay, so it's going to be a total of 8 points of piercing damage, so not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. As one of the tail spikes actually finds home and hits you. How about that? You actually got hit by a tail spike. Tarzinster coming up on you, buddy. We're going to attack you with 3 on. Is a natural 20.
What are you attacking me with?
Tail spikes.
Okay.
2 is going to miss. And 3. Third one's going to hit. So I'm going to roll the natural 20 first. That's going to be 16 points of damage for the nat 20. And then another 10 points. So 26 points of damage from the tail spikes that turn. Oh, wow, that hurt a lot. Little every day we're shuffling. The manticores has kind of changed positions, swirling around you guys. Now then, a little showdown down here between our hag and our Elvira. Elvira, I'm going to attack you this time because we are just all up in each other's business. We're just going to go ahead and make some actual claw strikes against you. Okay. I'm going to have a +7 to, and I'm going to get, looks like, only one attempt. A 17 to hit, so that does hit you at a 17. Okay.
Can I shield?
Yes, you can. Can use shield. So as she attacks you, you once again use your shield, your spell, and I know you're running out of spell slots, but keep it up. You're doing well. You're doing great.
Yay.
Yeah, I think you got like 2 spell slots left. Good luck. You're
Yeah,
you're
I have
doing
no
good.
more level 1 spell slots.
You're doing well. You're doing well though. Still upright. Good job. So
Elvira.
that's gonna end her turn. Okay. That ends all of my little turns with my creatures. That brings us to Captain Von DeVento. So there's a lot going on around you as Manticores circle you guys, uh, berating you with tail attacks, tail spike attacks, while Elvira battles a night hag on the other side of the battlefield, and a shambling mound is trying to evade you as it is taking considerable amounts of damage. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm going full charge, full bore on that running away weed.
Okay.
First, dancing longsword.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
15 is narrowly going to miss.
Dang it. Okay. And then rapier.
Wait, no, you said
22.
15.
Yes,
15
15.
narrow actually hits it right on the button. I apologize.
Oh, you're
15
fine.
does.
Well, we'll keep that 13 for the rapier. I mean, that's 22 for the rapier, or would you like me to re-roll that afterwards?
Uh, so the first attack at a 15 does hit. Okay.
Okay.
What was the second attack?
Second attack was a 22. That's yeah.
That hits as well.
Okay, so I'll roll damage for both.
Okay.
First damage is the dancing longsword, which is going to be an 8.
All right.
Second damage is the rapier, which is going to be 11.
All right.
So I'm going to end up swinging back through for extra attack for my dancing longsword as well. Nat 20, so 28.
Nice. Okay.
So we're going to use that. Damage is 19 altogether because of the nat 20. I'm using the roll method on D&D Beyond. So 19 damage for that one.
Oh, nice.
Rapier's turn. Nat 20 again. I am not kidding you.
Okay.
It's on D&D Beyond if you don't believe me.
You know, I'm listening. You're good.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Okay. All right. So you cleave and you cleave and you cleave this thing in two. And it drops lifeless. It's split into two as you just carve a hole straight through it.
And then I think, okay, how much was that movement speed? Because I've already moved. Can I move the rest of my movement speed heading towards with Tars?
Yeah, you could move. Yeah, for sure.
I used 5, so that means I got 25 feet left.
The wish bolt is dropped by the.
And yeah, as I'm heading towards them, I yell, "Men, forward! So forward march! Let's
Okay.
go!"
All right. Okay. And that brings us to top of initiative with Elvira down there with the night hag. It's just you and the hag. What would you like to do?
Elvira. You can
Yeah.
it can work as a bonus action. You can do that as a bonus action. It's the same thing I was trying to do earlier. I didn't have enough points at the time. Sorry. We were talking sorcerer stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
I
going on
am
there?
going.
The battle rages on. It is your turn. The night hag taunts you as you battle back and forth. You are at the end of your wits and your spell list. As you are beginning to get pretty tired, as the battle rages forth. Do you have anything left in the tank now, Elvira?
Oh yeah. So, question: Is
Yeah.
that enfeeblement spell still like cast upon me?
Yeah, so any weapon attack that you do that is strength based, your damage is going to be half.
Okay, but you said I can try to get rid of that.
Yeah, you can make a save every turn. So to make sure you understand what a strength based weapon attack is, when I'm looking at your weapon attacks, I don't see one.
Oh,
Um, maybe the
as I say,
staff of defense, but the dagger uses it's
oh, it's a
finesse.
finesse.
Yeah, so really, it's not really going to affect you. You're just very weak.
Okay. Hmm. Can't. What does the hag look like? Like, have I done some damage, or am I just killing myself?
Um, what does she look like? So far you have done a total of 12 wounds to her. Can assume she has more than 12 HP.
Fair enough.
Like you tiring much.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask, you know, like, what do you want from me?
She tells you, come with me and I will show you.
If I do, will you quit this fight?
If I do, if you do, I will have no reason to fight.
I kind of look around and see, everyone's taking some hefty damage. So I kind of just throw my hands up and say, fine, I'll go with you.
You guys see a fierce fog begin to emanate from the area in which Elvira is sitting. And the fog ends up enveloping both Elvira and the hag. And as time goes on, you look at both of them.
Oh, they're gone.
It appears so.
I was trying to get down there.
Yeah, same.
You don't know
I
what
look at
happened
I,
to
I look
her.
at Tars and say, "We need to hurry."
Hurry, where? Down there?
Yeah.
So, Tarzistor, it is your turn.
Oh, yeah. I am hurting in ways that you just don't even know. Um. So, is there any sign of that hag still?
You can see no, just the fog.
Hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Oh man, I don't want to know if I want. Oh I do this and they're both there, I could end up killing Elvira. Um, all right, so I don't see anything down there.
No. Well, you see the fall.
Yeah, it's kind of moving. I see it down there, the whole fog thing down there. All right, so if I cast the spell and there's nothing there, then I just waste the spell. Um, I'm gonna target the Manicore that's between me and the fog.
Okay.
And I'm going to well, lightning bolt him.
For sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
I am going to use my Staff of Thunder and Lightning for the day. And I'm going to use the lightning strike out of that instead of using a spell slot. It's a DC 7 it's a DC 17 dex save instead.
Okay, so he fails to save. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I'm looking to see what the damage is. It's different on the staff. The lightning 96. When you hit with a melee attack. All right, 90 is 96. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. So that's 12, 14, 14, 20, 26, and the last three. Wait. Yeah. 26, 36, 39 points.
All right.
Yeah, on him.
That hurt considerably. Okay, so you see the lightning bolt thunder through the sky, and the Manticore reels from the attack, nearly falling out of the sky, before he rights himself in order to fight. Will that end your turn?
I gotta check my inventory for something real quick. I thought I had one more potion. I thought I had a potion of healing over here somewhere. I'm looking to see if I still have it because I'm in really bad shape.
Okay.
And if he hits me again, I could be done.
Did you ever use that 1d8 healing that I did for you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It
I'm
gave
gonna
me
double check.
the D8 plus 2. Yeah, I got 7 points back. I did it a couple. I did it when you cast it.
Gotcha. I was just double checking. That hadn't hurt with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have any way to heal myself. So, I'm going to stay on the ground next to Captain DeVento. In fact, I really don't think that we're gonna find them in that fog by the time we get down there. So I'm going to move back up to the line of guys behind me. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move to right here. And basically making it where I just look like another one of the guys in line. So I might not be it might not be as easy as a target for tail spikes.
Sure.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okay. So you see the Manticores, and they all seem to be disengaging, flying away from you guys. as possible. Uh, as you guys lose sight of the creature fighting Gracie, soon after the Manticore disengage, leaving you guys on a field of battle with a plethora of corpses, of course. You know, don't want to forget that. I just didn't want you to be confused by like, hey, I thought we killed those guys.
We put them all back just so we can see how many dead ones are there.
Yeah, this fight took a while.
So is the Manticore up in the top right-hand corner the one I just lightning bolted?
Yeah. I think it's this guy right here, actually.
Okay, because there were 3, now there's only 2.
In fact, there's only none. That's there. Leaving.
Oh, okay, cool.
They are gone. They are no longer attacking you guys, and without an attack, their movement speed is doubled, which means they can move 100 per turn. But yeah, you guys did a great team. Despite losing sight of one of the members of your crew who, inadvertently separated herself from you. Okay. But with this battle being, what would you guys like to do? And give me one moment. I'm going to switch devices.
I'd like someone to heal me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was my game plan. I was planning on throwing a heal at you.
13. I have 13 hit points. Out of
Can
what?
someone stream the map? Because mine's acting up.
I have 13 out of
You're
6.
probably done with roll 20 now.
Oh, okay.
Roll 20 is really necessary or help. It's really great for combat because it's, even though I love theater of mind, it is really nice to be able to say, there it is right there. You know, which is a bit of a fun little thing for me on Saturday nights playing with Damon, because Damon doesn't use Roll20, and so for him everything is still theater of mind. So I have to make sure that I'm using my
Theater of mind.
Yeah.
The end of your mind as we know it.
So, where did the witch take me?
We're gonna get there in a moment. First, I want to find out what they're doing.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. I completely understand. You're wondering what's going on with you. I get it. So, you guys find yourselves on the field of battle, as the only participants anymore, as everything else on the field of battle is either dying or dead. You have, of course, your crew members and Gert. They look you guys over and ask if you're okay. Tarzinster, one of them, hands you a potion of healing.
Great. Not to be rude, but I drink the whole damn thing.
I don't. Do not blame you one bit. So, little healing, little regrouping. What would you guys like to do?
What? How many points do I get back from the potion?
Roll a d8 and add 4 to it.
A D8?
Yes, please.
1 D8. I rolled
Yes,
a
sir.
7, it would be 11 points.
You gain 11 hit points from the minor potion of healing.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah. It's just something I pulled out of my butt real quick.
Oh, it's a butt potion. We like
Yeah.
those.
Butt potion. If you want, you can utilize the effects of a true potion of healing and just, heal yourself that way. It's probably like 3d8 plus 3d4 plus something.
I don't have a true potion of healing.
Oh, okay. Well, not. It wouldn't say true. It would just say,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I didn't have a regular potion of healing.
Just take
I
the
thought I
11 points. You're good.
gave it to somebody else in an earlier session.
I don't have it in front of me right now. I'm outside.
That's fine.
So, what would you guys like to do? You guys, of course, probably not going to want to stay right here in this location, but there is the lighthouse you're making your way to. Of course, there's the trouble with where Gracie amscrayed to with the hag. As the fog dissipates and there's no sign of them, they are gone.
Like to hunt down the hag and kill her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, at this point, I'm a little upset, and I don't normally get really upset, but I'm upset right now. Nobody's gonna wipe out my other sorcerer person that gives me a hard time. If that was ever gonna occur, it'd be me. So she ain't going out like that. We're gonna go save
You're
her.
not going to be telling me that right.
Huh?
What was that, Patrick?
I mean, she likes to give me she likes to give me a hard time and drive me up the wall, but I don't want her dead, so we're gonna go find her.
So, where are you guys going to start looking? You guys know you guys were headed towards the lighthouse to deal with the harpy attack sent by one of the noble women in town upon this endeavor. Same harpies that attacked your ship that led you to docking to make repairs. So, how would you like to carry on from here? Continue your way to the lighthouse, or maybe head back to town, or try to find a place to camp nearby?
Camp nearby because we need to. Well, let's go around the. Yeah, I'd say we camp nearby, but I kind of want to go around the spider webs because, yeah, I don't like staying in this storm.
Find a safe area nearby. Very good. Let me get a survival check, please. If you guys want to work together for the endeavor, I'll give one of you advantage on the check using the help action.
So what's the check? What skill is the check?
Survival.
I got
All
a
right.
+2 in survival.
I have a +2 as well, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay, so roll twice. Gotcha.
Yeah, roll twice there, big guy.
Boop. Whopping 6 for the first one. And whopping 12 for the second one. So 12.
12. Okay, so you find what seems like a suitable location. At least it's a clearing. You don't find a source of water nearby. Not anything fresh, not here. But you do find a clearing, at least. And away from the webs.
All right, man, let's hunker down for the night. Or not, well, for a little bit. We probably do a short rest, right?
Okay, you guys, we'll get back to that in a moment.
Okay.
Gracie.
Short rest, and she might be gone. The end of Gracie as we know it.
I always come back.
You, of course, are in the midst of the fog on the middle of the battlefield, as you can still hear the combatants raging on against this uh, shambling mound and the manticore that still circle the party as combat rages on before you. You had talked to the night hag and asked her, what do you want with her? And she said, come with me and we'll find out. And you agree to that, and she casts a spell, and a fog begins to emanate around you. Okay. After the fog begins around you, she then uh, reaches out a hand. You can only see a shadowy. You take it, of course, right?
You said I see a shadowy figure?
You see her, okay, but she's just a shadowy figure to you right now because the fog is so thick. Okay, she reaches a hand out of the fog towards you. You do take her hand, of course, correct?
Yes.
All right. So when you take her hand, you feel a sensation fall over you. Okay, where you actually feel uh, absolute cold. Um, a swift change from what you felt before on the battlefield, as you felt the warmth of combat, your blood boiling and so forth. The heat, the extreme heat, now very cool. You look around you and you see that you are in a bit of a mist, a milky mist. The sounds of battle that emanate around you are now but echoes of their former self, as you seem to be transitioning through another phase of some sort. Will you roll me
You're cutting in and out.
Arcana check, please? Okay. Um,
You said roll an Arcana check?
yes, please. Roll an Arcana.
Oh, that's where I can get my dice out of my little dish. That's a 19.
Okay. You feel your body cold, and you hear the echo or the battle sounds of battle now as an echo, as though they're very distant. Uh, Judging from what you know, you feel like you have transitioned to another plane, one of the ethereal. Um, you travel with her holding your hand, and you lift up off of the ground and are flown through the sky, but you do not feel the wind pass past you. No. You feel a sensation of weightlessness, and you find yourself making your way towards the town below. Okay? The town that you began in, making your way towards that town. And that's about where we're going to end our session this week, I think.
Wait, just to clarify, the one that we were fighting in or back in Fala?
No, the one you just came from,
Okay.
the would be the Heron's Cove.
Yeah, gotcha.
When we docked the boat at before we came out toward the lighthouse.
So yeah, you guys can receive the benefit of a long rest. Everyone but Gracie.
Aww.
Yeah. Ha.
Who like needs it the most?
Reset points again.
I do hope that you all had a good time this evening. I know I did. And of
You
course,
just had a good time. You were killing us.
of course, to those at home,